Hello and welcome to the Clashing of Steel. So today I actually wasn't planning to make this video. I was planning on another maps review. But instead, today I am starting with the ranked mode and perhaps a small discussion of 3.1 changes in the end of the video as well. Well, probably most of us Total War Arena players have noticed that ranked mode has been revealed. Not yet released, but revealed. So in overall, the ranked mode will be 5 versus 5 players, instead of the current random battles, which is 10 versus 10. It also means that a single player is a lot more valuable, and practically any form of tactics by just a couple of players can go a really long way. Of course, there are conditions to get to play ranked battles. To start off, you need to have tier 5 commander with tier 5 units and player level of level 20. When the ranked season is going on and these requirements are met, you may join the ranked battles alone or with a party up to 5 players. And also when the ranked mode comes, the party size will be upgraded to 5 players, instead of the current one, which is 4. There will also be different map rotations for different seasons. For the first season, they seem to have planned 3 maps: Testberg Forest, Passage of Augustus, and Rubicon. The ranking system itself is based on victories, meaning that you have to work for the victory and not your personal score. For each victory in ranked mode, you will get an eagle, and for each defeat, you will lose an eagle. The more eagles you have, the stronger players you will face. Also, after earning a certain amount of eagles, it will increase your rank, as it seems. Not sure how exactly they all work, but these just seem to be the main focuses. For matches, you will be also rewarded with your regular unit experience, free experience, commander experience, and silver, of course. The matchmaking to balance out ranked matches will also take into consideration how many eagles you have. This was explained that in a 5 versus 5 game mode, a single player skill and player as individual has a greater chance to turn the tide of the battle in his or his team's favor. So personally, I do like the idea of 5 versus 5 ranked matches. It will mean that matches are more about the skill and less about huge forces moving through certain areas. Also, with 5 versus 5, I fear that cavalry may have a lot of options. I see this as a good and a bad thing together. Good because cavalry can now be used as scouts. They can actually move around the opponents behind their base into their side of the map. They will have more options, but then again, they may have more options to harass. Perhaps the maps are a bit big for 5 versus 5 battles, but with correct teamwork and tactics, it should still be very viable. We might not be able to block off all the bottlenecks or tight spots on our side of the map, but we can still do it around our team members. I also like the idea that there is a certain number of maps that we can play on per season. For example, if there would be Hadrian's Wall in the rotation, some players might not want to play slingers on that specific map. So just to be safe, they might switch over to the archers. But there is actually something that's concerning me. It is said that the ranked mode starts with tier 5. So I do not know if it will only be tier 5s. If it is fixed to tier 5s, it is all pretty much good. Okay, there can be the problem with upgraded commander skills, but still pretty much good. But the problem may arise if there is going to be some tier difference in the ranked matches. And if there are going to be the same tier differences or perhaps even balances, meaning that both teams have tier 5, tier 6 and tier 7. I fear that this type of difference might be real heavy if that were the case. If there should be any unbalanced matches even for the ranked battles, especially by tier difference, it shouldn't be higher than ±1. But hopefully it will be fixed on tier 5 at least for the beginning. And maybe per season it will increase the ranked battles by 1 tier. Who knows? Personally, I am still hoping for the ranked mode. I want to see how it is, how it works out. And Season 1 will probably be mostly testing the ranked mode. They will probably try to improve it, fix some bugs, do overall adjustments, and the usual things like that. So this was it about the ranked matches. But I would like to know opinion of the Archer players who are playing it right now in 3.1. How much different is the friendly fire, and how many of them think that these overall changes to the Archers are reasonable? Personally, I do not play Archers, so I cannot say for sure from my point of view. But it seems to balance each other out as far as I have seen. But I would like to hear opinion of any Archer players who have played it, reduced range, friendly fire and reduced spread. I know there are some other trouble points for the Archers, but personally I would just like to know about these 3 changes for now. So I hope most of you have been enjoying the 3.1. I know I have. I have played spears so far. I have tried to see how well I can utilize them. And I have actually been more useful than I would have been otherwise. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that topic anymore. That is a double-edged blade. I'll see if I can make something special about it, but for now I'm gonna leave it. For anyone playing melee infantries, I really suggest trying out strikes and perhaps even new combinations, because they seem to be interesting and work in their own way. Personally, I think that strike should have a bit longer cooldown, but I'm guessing it's a point of view. Perhaps it has even tactical use, seeing as Germanicus can activate Vengeance then attack with the strike. He will be slowed and you will have a greater chance to pull back. That is the simplest example I could bring. So I hope you are all enjoying it. Well, some maybe less than the others, but still. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching.